Did you know there are a bazillion, yes, I said it, a bazillion, that is a number, of coin and glass routines out there on the market. Some using various gimmicks, some of them using certain devices, maybe some voodoo, which I try to stay away from. Anyway, Ross Bertram back in 1964 figured out a way to take a coin and in the glass that he drank his morning orange juice with and put it right through the side of the glass, just like so. The guy was ahead of his time. Anyway, still one of my favorites. Let's learn this. Okay, guys, here's the big secret. It's going to be kind of hard to slow down, but I'll try to do my best to explain what it is. It really does use one coin and one glass. Let me get close. Okay, a little exposed version here. You can see that the coin is at the very fingertips. Now, the whole idea is basically you're going to be tilting the cup like so, and then on the third time down, this coin is going to catch some air, and as it does, it's going to shoot right into the glass, like so. So it looks something like this. 1, 2, and 3. See? That's it. Crazy, isn't it? Anyway, I think that's worthy of a like, share, and subscribe, don't you? Anyway, till next time, keep it magic, my friends.
Hey, the next time you're sitting down at your local restaurant and enjoying your favorite meal, borrow a coin from your guests and let them know that last week when you were there, you noticed that the bottoms of the glasses seemed awful soft. Matter of fact, they were so soft that if you just took the glass and tapped it with one good strike, the coin would go right through the bottom of the glass. I only wish that the laundromat down the street would give me back my coin so easily. I'd be rich by now. Anyway, let's learn this. Okay, for this cool glass penetration trick, you're going to need 2 coins. Yes, 2 coins. Preferably quarters. One from your spectator and one that you already have in your hand. First off, the spectator's coin is going to go about 3 to 4 inches from the edge of the table. Not up here. It's got to be about 3 to 4 inches from the edge of the table. The other coin, you're going to put in deep finger clip position, right there. And loosely in it. You don't want it way up here. You want it about right there. As deep as you can go, but nice and loose. So when you put the glass under it, you can see it's like right there, and it's barely holding on there. Don't do this, it'll give it away. So practice that. Make it quiet. Now, as you strike the coin that's on the table, what's going to happen is it's going to dislodge that coin from the hand and put it right into the glass. Then you're left with one that you need to clean up that's underneath the glass, right? How do you get rid of that? Well, in a nice, slow, and relaxed way. I can't stress that enough. Slow is the way to go. You're going to dump out the coin like this. And that's it. Don't do any jerky movements. That'll give away the whole thing. And there you go. The coin goes into your lap, preferably under, maybe you have a napkin. Most restaurants have a napkin that you can put in their lap. And that's it. Just practice it.
Hey, do you have a couple quarters in your pocket? I know you do, because if you did, you'd be able to do this bit of magical mayhem where you take 1 quarter and pass it right through the other, just like a ghost through a castle wall, only to come right back out the same way. Anyway, the reason why is because you're no ordinary person. You're that crazy magician down the street that freaks out all the neighbors for talking about you. Well, let's learn this. Okay, my friends, here's the great big magicy secret to this wonderful coin trick. You need 2 quarters. Not dimes, not nickels, 2 quarters will work perfectly. $50 would be even better, but how many people have $50 in their pocket besides magicians, right? So anyway, 2 quarters. What you want to do is you want to make sure in the beginning that you're not holding the coin right straight through the middle. You want to kick it off to about, in my case, to the left side, and hold it kind of like that towards the left side. And you want to mimic the exact same move on the other hand, just like that. So both hands should look exactly the same. Now in performance, when you saw me come across, it was all covered, but I'm going to do this in slow motion so that you can catch on to what's going on here. So what you want to do is as your hands come across, this hand here, your right hand, is going to take the quarter and land it on your thumb. See that? So this thumb is totally free. Now the coin can roll. See how it's rolling? And it's as you come down, you're going to roll that coin. See that? It just looks like that. It's going to go on your thumb. You're going to make sure this one pokes through, showing that it is indeed linked, and right back up, just like so. That's the whole move. Practice this in a mirror on camera, and you guys will have a nice little illusion here. Of course, it's kind of hard to do slow motion, but, that is what it is. But anyway, so practice that move. Practice it over and over again until you get a really nice little flow going, and you guys are going to have an awesome little, awesome little trick to show all your friends and family.
Hey, today you're going to learn a really cool coin assembly using just 4 coins. I just so happen to have 4 $50. You can use quarters if you like. The whole idea is basically you want
to have the coins way out here like this, but because of the video format, I'm going to keep them in about right. So hopefully it fits within the frame of the video. Otherwise, this will not really go well. You're also going to need 4 cards. I have 4 kings. You can use aces. Lots of people use aces. I like using the 4 kings because, well, I'm 4 king crazy. Anyway, the whole idea is basically you're going to take each card and cover the coin just like so, just like that, and show that there are 2 coins right there, and just with a little magicy tap, 1 coin travels over to the other side. Now, the same thing's going to go with the 3rd coin. You're going to show the 3rd coin just like so, and then just a little magicy tap. That coin, too, is going to travel over to the other side. Now, the 4th coin, this is the greatest one, because nothing is better than when a spectator is involved in the magic. So that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to have them tap the card, and when they tap the card and flip that card over and see that there is no coin, that's going to blow their minds. But when they see that it's like actually joining its brothers over on the other side, they're going to be gone. Anyway, awesome trick. You guys are going to love this. Let's learn it. Okay, here's the great big magicy secret. You've got 4 cards, and what's important about the cards is that you don't peel them off from the bottom. You want to make sure you're peeling them off from the top, like so. Okay? Keep that in mind. So what you're going to do is you're going to cover the first coin just like so by pushing the cards over and grabbing your finger and just covering the coin like so. The coin is underneath the card. See? Right there. Have it kind of like in an angle like that. That's the way I like it. And then go ahead and do the same thing with the 3rd coin. Cover it up. Show it. It's right there. Okay? You're going to do the same thing with the 4th coin. Just cover it up. Make sure that it's covered right there. And then the same thing, well, you don't have to do that because you're going to show both of them. Now, what's going on here is you have 1 coin here. You have 1 coin there. And you really have 0 coins there. I know, crazy. It's already over here. Now, how I did that was when you take your 2 cards like so, and you're doing everything exactly the same. As you go to push this, let's see if I can get a good angle here. As you go ahead and cover this coin up here, your thumb is going to grab this coin like so and pull it up like that. See that? It starts off there. You're coming down. You're going to drop the card. You're going to pull that with that and leave that card behind. So you're going to be left with that card, that coin on the back of that card. And as you come down to show, so you're in this position right here, you're going to show 2 coins, right? As you come back down, you give that little magicy tap. What you're going to do is you're going to pick up this coin here and show that the coin has traveled. Cool, huh? And then you're going to transfer this. Don't pay any attention to it. Just transfer this coin over to the coining card over to the other hand, just like so. So it's going to look like this, pretty much, just like that. Now you're already loaded. You're already loaded with that coin right there. So when you go to do the 3rd coin, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to show the coin. And as you come down, you're going to grab that coin. At the same time, leaving this one behind. Just make sure you don't hit any of these coins and make them talk. Just try to do it right next to it, just like so. So you got 3 coins. Discard that coin or that card. And now you're left with this. Now for the final piece, you're going to lay this down like so. And just as you're about ready to flip this card over, you say, you know something? I'm going to have you do this last part, magic. So they go ahead and they tap the card like so. And when I tell you what, when they turn that card over and that coin's gone, it's going to blow their minds. And then when you finally show that the 4th coin has finally traveled to join its brothers on the other side. Anyway, give this trick a lot of practice. Just give it its just desserts, and you're going to have a really, really, really cool little miracle here.
Hey, here's a real fun one. How would you like to be able to take a coin, any coin, doesn't matter what it is, and push it through the back of your hand, just like the other guys? Well, you could, and you will. Let's learn this. Hey, my friends, here's the great big secret. First off, you pick up the coin in your left hand, and with your right hand, you really do take the coin, but as you come back, you're going to drop it off, just like so, as you mimic actually holding the coin. If you believe it, trust me, they're going to believe it. And then you come back to your hand and push it right on through, give it a little magicy mojo sweep, and boom. they'll freak out. Or at least some of them will freak out anyway. Anyway, I think that's worthy of a like, share, and subscribe, don't you? Anyway, remember, keep them happy, keep them smiling, and keep it magicy, my friends.